everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. We are in my kitchen. It's week 2 of the FlyLady Zone cleaning. Week 2 is the entire kitchen, so we're going to spend the entire week here. Actually, for me, it's going to be only a couple of days because I no longer need to clean my kitchen every single day. I'm just maintaining it. I'm going to give you a quick tour, and the only thing I want to do today, it's Tuesday, by the way. Look at the time. Really late. I'm just gonna clean the dishwasher, and I didn't do that the last 2 months, and I have a dishwasher that gets really saturated with crumbs or whatever, and then after a while it just stops working, so I need to take care of that. So here's the kitchen right now. It's not too bad. The counters are clean. This is dinner, by the way. I left it out so I can show you what I'm doing. These are just chicken tenders, right? And because we're doing a lot of barbecue right now, this is an Amy soup that's a Thai coconut, and I just dumped it in there to marinate the chicken with it. So now I can get rid of this. And I just put it on the barbecue pizza stone, and I'm going to serve that with rice and some vegetables. So here's the rest of the kitchen. The sink is still clean, you guys. I'm taking care of it. The broom is in the middle, but that's all right. Look, there's nothing on the counter, just my purse over there. Now the TV is here. You remember the TV that was in the living room? All right, Scott doesn't want to put it in the office and use it as a second or third, actually, monitor. I lost count of how many monitors he has, but he wants to put it here in the kitchen because we have an additional one of those. Oh look, doggy bags. They don't belong here. Can I show it to you? I don't know if it shows. It's somewhere in there. It's the Fire TV, whatever, the one that has the Alexa. Okay, so we have another HD stick here, and he wants to put it right here, so that with a swivel thing. That's his thing. I don't care about it. Okay, the plant's still there. This is still clean here. You see, maintaining, and then the fridge is clean on the outside, but not on the inside. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And Le Chiffre, yes, can still get into the beneath the sink area, but I removed the garbage because it's too. Would you stop? It's too hot right now for us to have a big garbage can in the kitchen, so we are only using the little one that's over here. All right, so today I'm going to clean the dishwasher. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to do the fridge, and then Thursday I'm probably going to do cupboards. And what I did not do the last time, I didn't do this window, so that's probably going to happen. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. All right, so let me show you the dishwasher. This is how I know my dishwasher needs to be cleaned properly, because it's got residue all over. And this is a Frigidaire, which is really good. I like it when it's clean. It cleans wonderfully, but the problem is this area here. All right, so we got this here that needs to be cleaned. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then the biggest problem is this thing here, which I'm going to remove like this. Okay, so I can show you. All right, you see that? Trying to wait for a focus here. All of those little things here, they get plugged. This one, you probably see it better. You see that? That's food, guys. That's a piece of rice or whatever. It gets stuck in there, and then it just clogs the whole thing. So I have to clean this, and then I have the same problem with the one that's here over there. All right, so I gotta clean that as well. Okay, let me show you. You see that? They are all clogged up. Pieces of corn, pieces of rice, you name it. So I gotta clean all of this. And then I have another one over here, but this one you have to unscrew it. There we go. And this is the same problem. Look at that. They get all clogged up. So this is what I'm gonna do tonight. And I'm gonna clean the inside of the door and everything else. So we put the camera on the tripod, do this, and hopefully start the dishwasher and have everything cleaned up. I forgot about the filter. Look at this. Is that gross? You guys, you gotta do this. All right, every month you gotta maintain and clean up your dishwasher. Okay, let me see what I can do. I'm gonna start with getting this stuff here. And I'm going to brush this. It's a pain in the butt, I can tell you that. It's like eggshells. It's so bad. you guys see this right here? The scale thing. This is hard as a rock, and I have to be honest, I think this is the result of using really cheap detergent. Where's my detergent? Alright, we're using the nice dishwasher gel from Walgreens, and it just leaves this hard as rock residue here. So if this is here on the door, I'm pretty sure some of it gets in there and clogs up the dishwasher. So for those of you that have fancy dishwasher like mine, the Frigidaire, the Cascade, whatever one you have, the Samsung, don't use this, because I'm just realizing that this is absolute garbage. It's destroying my dishwasher. So I'm just gonna rinse it. I'm gonna put all the elements back in, and what I'm gonna do is just go through a natural rinse on the dishwasher and see what happens with the water and the spouts and see if they're working. Alright, so let me put everything back. I'll be right back. Alright, everything's back in. I'm going to put a new dose of, what do you call it? Jet dry. And we're just going to go ahead and rinse. There we go. I'm telling you, that dishwasher liquid is awful. I'm gonna have to go back to the tabs. I was just trying to save money, and you know what? Eventually all it's doing is damaging my dishwasher. Okay, so this was another evening in the glamorous life of Sophia. On Tuesday night, tomorrow I'll do the fridge. This is running properly. I can hear it, you know, run and turn, so this is good. I'm gonna scoot by the Walgreens and get some real dishwasher tabs. I gotta return to this because again, this is garbage. I'll see you in a second. Thought I was gonna give you a tour of what's in my fridge. Why? Because I just cleaned it. So we might as well just show you. And it's super healthy food. So just in case you were wondering what Sophia's doing in terms of Weight Watchers and weight loss, there is nothing in here, I don't think, that is unhealthy. So we're gonna start with the top. I'm using containers from the Dollar Tree because they are much easier. I wish they were perfectly square instead of being slanted, because you can put more stuff and easier to file. But anyway, in this basket I have all the breads and the burger buns. We got the 4th of July coming up, so it's easy for the kids to pull it out, and that way I don't have a half a loaf of bread here, a quarter over there, another half over here. It's all contained. I'm trying to make things simpler. We moved all the fruit to the fridge because it conserves better, it preserves better rather, and that way we don't have fruit flies. So here I have mandarins. I have a huge bowl of apples. This is grapes, and it's probably going to be, some of it is going to get frozen because frozen grapes are delicious. Here I have leftovers, leftover fruit salad, and we have leftover pork that I made the other day that was really, really good. And that's it. Here is the fruit compartment. So again, I'm using some kind of method here. I have those which could be moved into Ziploc bags, but I'm going to leave them like that for now because they will be gone by tomorrow. But you see I have those little containers here. Okay, I put the cherries in one of them. They've been washed already, so you can just grab them. And then I have another one here for some of the nectarines, but I have too many, so the leftover is here, and I have 2 pairs on the other side. Okay, on this side I moved the shelf. See, there's a shelf here you can move down and up, and I am putting the milk there. It's easier for me than having it in the door, and to be honest, it preserves better. So I have the Lactate for Willie and the Skim Plus, that's mine, and the cereal milk for Scott and I. This is just cilantro, not from the garden. Mine is nowhere near this beautiful, that I put in a glass with a little bit of water and what do you call it, paper towel to keep it fresh. Here I have some mesclun we bought at the store because ours is not ready yet, and eggs over here. In this basket I'm keeping all the condiments because when we're having dinner we just bring the basket to the table, and then we bring the basket back directly into the fridge, and we don't have to use the space in the doors. I have more salad here. That's just a regular what do you call it, Roman. Okay, romaine lettuce. All right, in the vegetables, I have some leftover cucumber. I'm cutting my celery, and then I wash it and I put it in a Ziploc bag with a paper towel to keep it fresh longer. This is leftover red onion. I have some zucchinis here, tomatoes, and mushrooms. All healthy, told ya. All right, over here, I've got those bottles, and they are a lifesaver. I got them on Amazon, and you can buy things like this, like the sparkling pink lemonade, which is actually the regular Crystal Light right now. I'm just reusing the bottle. But what we're doing is that there's one bottle which I need to refill that has the regular water, and then the one with the S here, instead of having a gazillion cans of seltzer in the house, we just empty the seltzer in here and close it, and that allows us to serve seltzer at the table, and we don't have half full cans throughout the house. I'm telling you, lifesaver. Butter, leftover pasta, some Greek yogurt, this is cheese, and then all of the sugar-free jams. This is very good, actually. This is a hot Vidalia onion relish. It's delicious. On the burger, we have some apple butter in the back, lemon curds, of course, because, you know, cheap. And this is the fake butter. And then on this side here, we have Diet Coke for a friend of mine. We have some leftover beer, and then this is the salad dressing. This one right now is Simply Dressed vinaigrette. This is the champagne one. I have not tried it. This is from Morzetti. I think you can get it at the salads department at the supermarket. And then of course the salad cream, which I absolutely love. This one is from England. Okay, so that's the fridge. It's clean and it's organized. Okay, you guys, it's Thursday. Look at the time. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't have much time, however. It's just rain all day long. I'm a complete mess. And once I got home, I realized that the deers managed to get into my vegetable garden, and they just ate the entire top of all my tomatoes and all my bell peppers, and I'm really upset. So I don't want to spend too much time cleaning. Just to let you know, everything is still the way it's supposed to be. Here's the dining room. This is still clean. I just put my purse here, and this is still clean. So what I'm going to do today, you saw the fridge just a few seconds ago. I'm going to go over the stuff I didn't do the last time, which is basically this and that. And then I'm probably going to do, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, I need to do that as well. Okay, so this is where I keep all my corningware, which you know I collect, and my turkey pan is all the way at the bottom over there, and there's this area here that's really a big mess, and I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it, because there's some stuff in there that really doesn't need to be here at all. There's a lot of trays. I can see 5 of them already. Why do I have 5 trays? I do not know. Okay, so let me pull everything out, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with it. And it's 7:35. I'm not working more than 15 minutes, because that's what we're supposed to do. 15 minutes a day in your zone. You declutter, rearrange, or clean. All right, so I have all the stuff I pulled out. Okay, so I have 4 of those trays that are technically for the deck. So they are going to go inside the butcher's block on wheels that I have for the deck. So that way I have my serving platters over there. That makes sense. Here I have a Christmas one that really shouldn't be here, but I can keep it here because I really don't want to go and open boxes or whatever. So I have those 2 platters here. I'm going to put them in the cupboard. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm going to throw Scott under the bus, because this is typical of Scott. He bought me a birthday card, oh, I don't know, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, and he never filled it up. So it's right there, brand new, in the cupboard. He forgot he bought it and stashed it so I wouldn't see it. And yeah, so you have no idea how many birthday cards, Mother's Day cards, and Valentine's Day cards, unwritten, unsigned, still sealed in a little plastic thing, I find throughout the house when I declutter. Okay, that was just a little tidbit about Scott. Yes, he is very absent-minded. This tray here, always liked it. I'm keeping it. I found chocolate. I don't know how chocolate managed to survive in this house, but yeah, guess what I'm eating tonight? Chocolate. This is a very dirty cookie tray. It's gonna have to get washed, and that's the turkey platter and the bottom of the turkey platter. So I'm going to put this and that at the bottom over there with the turkey pan. And that makes sense to me. So I have all manner of turkey stuff in here. The pan, the roasting rack, and the serving platter are here. Okay, so that leaves me with this being empty. So I'm going to put in there all of the large casserole dishes and the Corningware. So I have those two here, and then I have this one right here. And I just reorganized the Corningware as well. Do you guys remember how much Corningware I used to have? I only kept this and then the two that are in the back over here, which are the French one. That's it. I only have two here. I have the big deep dish one, and I have two of the spice, and in medium size I have two in the large and one of the pansies. That's it. I got rid of so much of it, and I can't say I'm missing it. I do somehow, because I do like using it. I have the what are those? I forgot the name. This is the Old World something something. Temptations. Old World is the pattern. There's a bigger one here that's in the fridge over there. So that's going to be, so I use them, you see, for leftovers. So that's gonna go and be stacked here, and then the round one is right here. But the kids have broken the little one. Oh well, so that's it. I spent 15 minutes and I redid all of this. Okay, so we are on Saturday. I skipped yesterday because it was Bastille Day, you guys, and I had to watch the parade and all of the events surrounding Bastille Day on, you know, the internet and whatnot. So it took about 3 hours. It was quite nice, actually. Okay, so I'm back in the kitchen, finishing the kitchen today. Again, when you do zone cleaning, there's specific tasks that you do. There's a big list of things that you need to do in the kitchen. It's not exhaustive. You can add whatever you want. In my case today, I'm going to do a few tasks. It doesn't mean that the whole kitchen is going to be finished, because I have other things I need to do today. I need to finish my planters. So what I'm going to do is wash the cabinets and just give the whole kitchen a good wipe, including the windows, but I'm only going to do the inside of the windows. If I have time, I'll do the outside too. And I want to do all the cupboards and the drawers, and that will be it. Oh, and the dog crates. That's it. So the kitchen is not too bad. You've seen it already. You see the counters I'm keeping clean, the sink I'm keeping clean. The only thing is that obviously I worked today on the computer. I had notes to write, so my computer is on the other side, but that will go away. And then I need Scott to install that TV that he wants to keep in here. It was actually pretty nice yesterday, because the we watched the Bastille Day celebration on the TV that's in here via YouTube, and you know, the live satellite recording, whatever you call it, anyway, the streaming, and it was really, really nice to watch it here. So yeah, I guess that's going to be working out. I wasn't crazy about the idea originally. Okay, so that's that. So let me put the camera on the tripod. I'm going to start by doing the cupboards and drawers, and then I'll do the outside of the cupboards, and I'll do the counters, the dog crates, and see if I have time to do it. Can you see me? Okay, all right. Go to the cupboards. Not much, not much. I just got to reorganize a little bit. Too many mugs, but I just don't have the courage to part with them. I don't know why. I'm sure I will eventually. This can go here. I have more on the other side. You know what? I have 6. I have 1 here. Do I have any over there? I'm gonna let go of this one. You declutter at the same time, you know. All right. So that gives me room for this. Okay. Those plastic glasses, some of them have like a crack You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Some of these glasses have cracks, so I'm just gonna let them go. Decluttering. Okay, that can go. So I'm keeping those two here. The kids are using those. They like those. They light up, I guess. I don't know. All right. So that's that. Okay. Here. Nothing needs to be done. I've somewhat reorganized the Tupperware and containers. These are all the plastic ones with the lids, and then these are glass ones with the lids, and I have more glass ones down there with the lids, and then these here, and these are unassorted. I don't know where the rest is, so I'm gonna have to see if maybe it's in the fridge. I know it's not in the dishwasher. I'm basically missing some containers. You know what? This one actually broke, so I can let go of this one, and this I lost the top, so I can let go of that one as well. This is trash. This is trash because they all cracked and water seeps through. And then this one I'm decluttering as well. I'm only keeping 7 of them, and this cupboard here is done. I don't know when I'm going to be able to finish this kitchen. Scott and I just left for an hour and a half. We went to a garden center, got the soil and the pebbles and all of the other stuff I needed, plants for that planter, and yeah, big waste of time. All right, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to do the cupboards on the other side above the stove, and that will be it for cupboards. the secret to a clean kitchen and keeping your kitchen clean is to have nothing on the counters, because otherwise all you do is move stuff from one area to the other, and you're spending more time moving stuff than anything else. So everything is clean. The floor was just mopped. I did behind the crates. This window 1, 2, and 3 were cleaned on the inside. This one here and this one I did not do. I'll do them next time around. This one I did, but on the inside. And if you're wondering where the other plant is, it's on the patio table. So right now we're about to have a coffee and try to, yeah, dirty water in the sink. We're gonna try to install this TV up in the corner over there so we can have it out of the way. So the goal here when you are doing the FlyLady is that you spend an entire week in zone 2, which is the kitchen. I spend most of the time, yeah, coffee's coming. I spend most of my time today because in the evening, you know, 15 minutes is not a lot. And I choose to do a lot. You don't have to do everything that I'm doing. The goal is to maintain and keep the house, you know, chaos free, which is not difficult if you don't have a lot. And that is the reason why she wants you to declutter consistently and thoroughly before you even start the zone cleaning, because otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed really fast and you're not going to find that the system is working because you still have too much stuff to move left and right. So my advice to you, if you're new to the channel, you're new to the FlyLady system, this is the first time you watch my videos, please watch the beginning of the series. It's on my channel and down below. I'll put it up here as well, because you have to declutter before you do anything. Right now I just don't want anything on the counters. Why? Because when I'm coming in and I'm doing 15 minutes cleaning in the evening, I really don't want to have to move stuff. I just want to go ahead and clean. So that's the story. I'm sticking to it. All right, so how's the kitchen?
It looks a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like it with bare counters?
With bare counter? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just, you know, when you have stuff on the counters, it just looks cluttered.
Yeah.
It does.
And it's cleaner, right? It's easier to clean.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the shine here. And you saw that I did clean the lids in the back. That's not something that I do on a regular basis, so I did do that. There's still some stuff I need to do. Like I emptied these. I finally arranged them. I said I was going to do it on month 2. I didn't. All of those were cleaned here. The only one I didn't do is this one here and these up to over there. I didn't do those. So you don't worry about that. When you don't finish, you pick it up the next time around. It's not a big deal, okay? The kitchen is nice. We're gonna keep it like this, hopefully for the next 5 weeks, because zone 2 is not starting until another 5 weeks. And yeah, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner if you're brand new. And it's too late for me to go paint my planters, so obviously I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye.